Hey guys, so it's time for another Shop My Skincare stash. I'm not going to change a whole lot this time round, just a few bits and bobs, so I'm just going to take everything out of the basket and then we will go from there. Starting with cleansers, I had out the Refreshing Gel Cleanser from NutriEffects and the Gentle Foaming Cleanser with Shea Butter from Clarins. I'm really enjoying using both of them. There's still just a tiny bit left of the gel cleanser, and of course there's a long way to go with the Clarins one. So I'm also going to pop in another cleanser. I'm going to pop in the Neutrogena Hydro Boost that I have hiding away. I've gone through one or two of these before. I really like this formulation. I'm a big fan of Neutrogena's face washes generally. This one and the orange one. I used to go through bottle after bottle of that orange cleanser. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get this guy worked in so we can move some stuff out. For toners, all three are still here, but there is less product in each one. I think the most product I've had is on the clarifying toner from Avon. The Clinique one is still going down as in very sadly. I use this like every third day. I don't want to be too harsh to my skin at the moment, and the Dental Flowers one is my least favourite. It's my least favourite, so I tend to reach for these two. I tend to reach for this one over it more often than not. But I am going to focus on it this month and just get it used up and out the way, because just looking at it, it bugs me. It's such a huge bottle. It takes up so much blooming space, and it's more of a softening lotion than a toner. It's nice. It is, but I've had it for so long. I just you know how you get iffy about a few things. But I am going to throw in a fourth toner because I know this one isn't going to last the whole month, and this one I don't want to use daily. So I'm going to throw in the Botanics All Bright Cleansing Toner, which is I'd say this is under half full. So you never know, I might be able to move more than one or more than two toners out this month. We'll see. For daytime serums, I'm going to carry on with these two guys, the Clarins and the No. 7 Pore Minimizing Serum. I'm actually getting on really well with the Pore Minimizing Serum. With it being so hot, I've tended to use this one more at nighttime than during the day, which is why it's not done. I will probably get this one finished up this month. I might get this one finished up this month. You never know, but I do have another bottle of this because I thought I lost it a while back, and then I bought another one. And of course, when you buy one thinking you've lost the other appears, right? So those are my daytime serums. For daytime moisturizer, I did really well. I finished off the Anew Platinum daytime moisturizer, and I finished off the NutriEffects Radiance moisturizer. There's a tiniest ickle bit left in there, but not enough for even a quarter of an application. I just keep smearing it around the jar. I did use a bunch of the Clinique Dramatically Different lotion, so that leaves me with just these two guys left. But I am also going to throw in a couple of other lotions, just to keep the momentum going, because I seem to be finishing up lotions really well. This is the Avon Care Moisturizing with Royal Jelly. I'm already about halfway through this jar already, so I will toss this in and see where we get to. And I also want to start working on the Anew Platinum Day Lotion, which is a brand new jar. So move out a few older ones and start working on some of my newer ones, and just keep it going, keep the momentum going. So I'm pretty sure I finished a couple of day creams last month too. I can't remember. But I have an MP's video coming up soon, so you'll be able to see it all in there. As far as sunblock goes, I finished the Sultan Face, the old style bottle. I finished this guy up. I was using the Anew matte one. I got about a quarter of the way through that bottle and one of my children has run off with it. I don't know where it is, so I kind of slipped this one in because I've actually started keeping my sun protection in my makeup basket, and I apply it before I apply my makeup. Because I'm just always in such a rush now to get out of the bathroom because certain little people like to play with the bath taps, and I don't have time for those shenanigans in the morning. I really don't. So that leaves me with these two guys that I'm currently using. We have the Avon Care SPF 50 and the Sultan Face SPF 50. I'm hoping to try and get the Sultan one finished and then just have this guy left. They're both about a quarter of the way used, so we'll see what happens over the course of the month. I'll quickly touch on exfoliators, mostly because I want to talk about this guy. This guy isn't an exfoliator at all. It's if you mix it up thick enough, you could probably make it an exfoliator, but it is just generally a face wash. It's lovely. I really enjoyed using it. I'm glad that it's a powder because it means it'll last a long time. So I'm going to put it away until I finished up a few more of my liquid cleansers, and then I will pull this guy out. It is a little bit of a faff to use. It is a little bit of a learning curve, because you'll trying to get the powder and then the water into your hand. Sometimes the water just washes all the powder out of your hand before you get a chance to mix it up. But once you get the hang of it and actually use it, it's really, really nice. And it's not all that expensive either. If I remember to, I will link it in the info box if you want to give it a try. I got mine from Essensual.com. I get a lot of skincare from Essensual.com actually. So yeah, I'm going to pop this guy away for now. But the other two exfoliators I have been enjoying. I did manage to get this guy used a couple of times. I really like it. Same with the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin. Again, I just use this maybe once a week, maybe twice a week if my skin is feeling really grotty. A tube of this stuff just lasts forever. I think it's well worth the money, especially for the effect it has on the skin. For makeup remover, I only had the Hydration Burst cleanser in here this month. From what I can see, I'm pretty sure there was no other makeup remover in here. I did manage to finish it up, so I'm really happy about that. I was looking for the other tube that was half done, but I can't find it at the moment. So I decided to pull out one of these guys. This is the number 7 melting gel cleanser. It's not necessarily, I don't know, it does specifically say dissolving makeup, so I'm going to use this as a first cleanse for getting rid of makeup. As far as like nighttime serums and stuff go, and oil goes, I didn't manage to use any of them. Like, I didn't even crack this guy open. I was just like, I want to wash my face and go freaking bed, right? That's how I felt. I just wanted to wash my face and go freaking bed. So I'm gonna keep these guys all in, and hopefully we can get to them this month. This guy actually I haven't been getting a whole lot of use out of now that I've been using the number 7 pore filling serum, because this was what filled in like my pores around my nose and stuff for me. This is definitely a lot cheaper than the pore filling primer from number 7, so we'll see how I feel. I'll use up the number 7 primer. Why do I keep calling it a primer? Serum. I'll use up the serum and then I'll go back to this guy and we'll see how I feel. What are you up to? this is Willow. She's a new addition to the family. A friend of mine from school had someone let her down on picking up the kitten, and I had a neighbour let us down on giving us a kitten, so I just felt like fate that this little thing was supposed to be ours. It's called Willow. We're calling it an it at the moment because we're not entirely sure if it's a he or a she. It has what looks like a pee-pee, but it could just be a very big vajayjay. We don't know. We'll give it a couple of weeks and see what happens. Cats, you know, cats. Eye creams. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I have very, very little left of this guy. I've mostly been focusing on using this one up because it is one of my oldest eye creams. So the Lift and Firm hasn't been getting a whole lot of use. But I will keep them both in. This guy will probably get finished up this month. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Night creams, of course, we still have the Toleraine Ultra Nuit and the Ultra Facial Deep Moisture Balm. There's still quite a bit left of that guy. So hopefully I'll try and focus on this one and get it moved out. For sprays, of course, I still have my vitamin E and the rose water toning spritz on standby for when this guy is finished. I have my little bottle of NutriFX micellar water. What are you on, cat? This cat just attacks this cardigan. You do, you love this cardigan, don't you? I'll get your belly, Will. I'll get your little belly. I will, I'll get your little belly. We have my little toning pad, exfoliating pads. I've used these a couple of times. They're not like a daily use thing for me. Again, I don't want to be too harsh on my skin at the moment because of all the sunshine. That in itself is already really harsh on my skin. I feel it hurt. So yeah, we're very sparing with the like acid treatments at the moment. And then I have my masks here. I picked up the wrong one. This is the Pixi Glow Mud Cleanser. I actually meant to pick up the Glow Mud Mask. I will go back and get it. But I might throw this in as well. We'll just pop that in. Use up a little sample cleanser. So, for masks. Trying to get everything in shot here. For masks, I didn't use the Nivea ones last month. We have the Moisturize and the Purify. So I'll pop these back in so we can use them. I'm actually a little upset. Not really upset, but you know what I mean. I was in Boots not long ago, and they don't make the pore one anymore. The pore minimizing quick use mask. They don't make it. The range has been out just over a year, and they're already discontinuing things. It's nuts. I used the Heavenly Hydration mask a couple of times. It was lovely. It was really nice. I liked using it in the bath. So I'm going to keep this guy out, maybe, I'll not finish it up, but I'll probably get a good few more uses out of that. The Mastic Mud, I use this maybe once every 2 weeks, so we will keep this guy in. The Korean Charcoal Cleanse and Refine Mask, as I said, I didn't like the cleanser in this range. I like the body scrub. I used this once and I didn't really have time for it. I thought I would have, but it turned out I didn't. I didn't have time to let it dry. I ended up having to wash my face because it wouldn't peel off properly, and I don't feel like it did anything, but that's probably because it wasn't on my face long enough. I will pop it back in and use it again. I don't have high hopes for it. My first experience of this product was not good. But we'll pop it in and see what happens. But I've got 3 more masks that I want to throw in. I took these 2 out last time so that I could work on those guys, but I just want to get these used up and moved out, because I don't know if you can maybe tell, you can see right through the plastic of this guy. There's maybe like 1 or 2 masks left in it, and same with this one, there's like maybe 1 or 2 masks left. So get these guys used up and moved out. And then this guy is a new release. I ordered it from a showcase like 3 months ago. I totally forgot about it. This is the Blemish Clearing O2 Fresh Jelly Mask. It's from like the like spot control blemish skincare range, and it looks like a jar of putty. It's really, really squidgy. I haven't used it yet. I don't know what to expect from it. I've never used a jelly mask, and the fact that it says O2 Fresh, I'm like, does that mean it's going to foam up? Is it going to bubble? I honestly don't know. It says leave on for 15 minutes and rinse. So, what ingredients has it got? Oh, it's got kaolin in it. Oh, it's got cornstarch, so it's going to be good for absorbing oil. Salicylic acid for spots. Lactic acid, oh, that's good. It's got wheat germ extract in it. And yogurt powder. That's a bit of an odd one. So yeah, I'm gonna give this gimmicky thing a bash, and we'll see how it is. Anyways, that is everything that I've picked out for my skincare this month, and this is everything that I managed to use up last month, which I'm really happy with. Hopefully I'll be able to move out a bunch more things this time. Hoping to move out a few toners, toners, face masks, maybe a cleanser or 2. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying them. It helps me keep on top of keeping my skincare rotated, because otherwise I dot back and forth. Like I'll have like maybe 5 or 6 toners out, and I'll dot back and forth between them all and never actually really make much progress on them. Same with like my cleansers and face masks and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go put this stuff all away. I didn't bother taking out any sheet masks or packet masks, because I didn't use the ones that I took out last time. So yeah, not gonna bother this time. I just didn't have time for it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for it this month. If I do, I'll just pluck one out and go with it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.